All right. Good morning, everybody, and good afternoon to those of you coming to us from the East Coast. This is Jeremy coming to you back live from the Hobby Legend Studios here in Southern California on this Black Friday, where we're starting off our day with a 5-case 2024 Topps Update Megabox break. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving, for those of you who did celebrate. And we will get into it. Don't fall. Don't fall. Okay. Okay. Plug, plug. Plaka, plaka, plaka. Of course they're going to fall. They never cooperate, these mega boxes. Good luck, everybody. Hopefully we can see like the last time and pull a superfractor. Nice little Alex Verdugo hit there in the first pack of the break. We'll see if we can duplicate that. Come on, superfractor, first pack. Nope. We did not repeat history there. Giolito on a Prism, Rodriguez on an X-Fractor, and Abbott on the Refractor. We're going to get an Aqua to 199 of Landon Roop, 67 of 199 there. Ortiz on the X-Fractor and Abbott on the Raywave. So two parallels there for Andrew Abbott pretty quickly. Samad Taylor X-Fractor and a Rosarena. Tyler Black X-Fractor and Yariel Rodriguez on the Raywave. Sanchez and Cowser on the X-Fractors. Crawford and CES on those X-Fractors. X-Fractor of Soto and Caminero on the regular refractor there. Shawver Prism, Pajes X-Fractor, and Beck on the refractor. And it looks like a green Raywave. Not too bad. Pete Crow Armstrong there, 16 out of 99 on that parallel. Cease on the X-Fractor and Beck on the regular Raywave. Carter on that X-Fractor and Kevin Kiermaier as well. Kyle Harrison and Jackson Merrill on those parallels. Churio and Holiday. It's a pretty good box so far. Pretty good box so far on the parallels. Rosario and Kerstad on the X-Fractors. Manny Margot and Leo Rivas there on a refractor. Heel on the Prism, Kolek on the X-Fractor, and Perez on the refractor. France on the X-Fractor and Perez on the Raywave. Cole Winn X-Fractor and Carrasco. Davis Wenzel X-Fractor and Sanchez on the Raywave. Giolito and McCann on the X-Fractors. Chisholm on the X-Fractor as well as Jordan Beck. Verdugo X-Fractor and Morel on the refractor. Rivas Prism, Stratton X-Fractor, and Barossa Refractor. Slayton on that X-Fractor, and Arias on the Ray Wave. Victor Scott X-Fractor, as well as Andujar. J-Dom there on that X-Fractor, and Ortiz on the Ray Wave. Richardson and Uwasawa on the X-Fractor. Ozuna and Harris X-Fractors. Tommy Pham X-Fractor and Blanco on the Refractor. Wenzel Prism, Beater X-Fractor, and Shanwell on the Refractor. Ronnie Mauricio is our first negative. Louis Varlin on the X-Fractor, and Shanwell on the Ray Wave. Walston and Brown on those two X-Fractors. Pajes and Martin on the parallels. There's a nice Wyatt Langford and Churrillo on the X-Fractor. Mitch Garver and Henry Davis X-Fractors. Another negative right there, and it's going to be Jordan Beck. Profar X-Fractor, and Soderstrom on the Refractor. Knack on the Prism, Mauricio X-Fractor, and Caballero on the Refractor. JD on that X-Fractor, Caballero on the Ray Wave. Manzardo and Holiday on those X-Fractors. Jackson Merrill on that one. Hedges on the Wave there. See, this is supposed to be the loaded box. Colt Keith and Paul Skeens X-Fractors. O'Neill and Austin Martin X-Fractors. Hedges and Jared Jones on a Refractor. So not much besides a nice string of rookie X-Fractors there. So far only one numbered card, no autos, no short prints. Come on, Case. Let's heat up a little bit here. McCann there on the Prism, Stone on the X-Fractor, and Wells on the Refractor. There you go, Kevin. All right, another numbered card. It's going to be Tyler Holton on the Aqua Ray Wave, 173 of 199. Loper, Fido, and Wells on the two parallels. Alex Jacob and Candelario on the X-Fractors. Roop and Taylor on those two parallels. And our first autograph. Nice. Trey Lipscomb. That is going to be 87 of 99 on that retail exclusive green refractor auto. Very nice. Dylan Lee X-Fractor as well as Graham Pauley. The first numbered card was Carotene. Landon Roop. Velasquez and Scott on parallels. Carrasco on that Prism Rivas X-Fractor and Gasser on the regular refractor. Ooh, there we go. We got some orange Ray Wave. Oh, it's a Cincinnati Red. Fernando Cruz, 6 out of 25. So many other Reds rookies. And we got the Cruz. Heel on the X-Fractor and Gasser on the Ray Wave. I think he's the 34-year-old rookie. Herdabisi on the X-Fractor, as well as Ahmed Rosario. Soderstrom and Paul Skeens on the parallels. Jared Jones and Caminero X-Fractors. Blanco and Scott X-Fractors. Those are the good ones. Those sleeves. Yeah. Hernaiz on the X-Fractor and Herdabisi on the refractor. Solera Prism, Scott X-Fractor, Vanasco Refractor. And another Aqua Ray Wave. That's going to be a nice one. Colt Keith, 82 out of 199 on the debut. Bowers X-Fractor, Vanasco Ray Wave. Class A X-Fractor, as well as Chris Bubich. Spieth and Victor Scott there on the parallels. Dakota Hudson and Schumann there on the X-Fractors. Urias and Matsui X-Fractors. Justin Turner X-Fractor and Nunez on the regular refractor. There's still two back there. Come here. Come here. There we go. Beck on the Prism. Gasser X-Fractor and Tyler Black on the refractor. All right, we've got a green Ray Wave. Or sorry, just the regular wave. Blaze Alexander, 88 out of 99. That's the true rookie, too. Soler X-Fractor and Black on the Ray Wave. Shanwell X-Fractor as well as Caballero. Abbott X-Fractor, Cowser Ray Wave. Arias X-Fractor as well as Austin Wells. Barossa and Imanaga on the X-Fractors. Wenzel Perez X-Fractor and Addison Barger on the refractor. Soderstrom Prism, Westberg X-Fractor, and Paul Blackburn there on the regular refractor. Lorenzen X-Fractor, Blackburn on the Ray Wave. There's Lee on that X-Fractor, as well as Joey Gallo. Marte X-Fractor and Slayton on the Ray Wave. Cruz and Alexander on the X-Fractors. Arrighetti and Manzardo on the X-Fractors. Fetty on that X-Fractor and Sosa on the refractor. Caminero Prism, Rodriguez X-Fractor, and Daniel Hudson on the refractor. Rogers X-Fractor, Hudson on the Ray Wave. Shaver on the X-Fractor, as well as Simber. Oliver Dunn X-Fractor and Woods Richardson there on the Ray Wave. Lugo and Estes on the X-Fractors. De La Cruz and Knack on the X-Fractors. And an all-etch rookie rush for Jordan Beck, followed by an X-Fractor of Zach Eflin and Louis Varland on that refractor. Hey, Jared. Jared Jones Prism, Nastrini X-Fractor, and Rivera on the regular refractor. Snell X-Fractor, Rivera Ray Wave. Rafaela X-Fractor, as well as Jankowski. Yamamoto X-Fractor and Duhar there on the Ray Wave. I don't know. I didn't watch football. I worked all day. Jackson, Merrill, and Langford on the X-Fractors. I came in here and sorted breaks. Urshela on the X-Fractor. Suarez on the refractor. Montes on that X-Fractor, as well as Tang. I paid no attention to it. I actually decided, I was like, you know what? I don't care. I'm going to go to work. I was like, there's a ton of stuff to do here instead of sitting at home and watching football all day. Prism of Rosario, Win on the X-Fractor, and Hayes on the refractor. Scott on the X-Fractor, Hayes on the Ray Wave. Austin Martin X-Fractor, as well as Cade Smith. Gavin Williams X-Fractor, Juan Soto Ray Wave. Looks like we've got another autograph. It's Banuelos. Boy, do we find him a lot in these boxes. 424 of 499 on the refractor auto. I think he hits an autograph in every mega break. Matt Sauer X-Fractor, as well as Jordan Beck. Lamont Wade and Image Shein X-Fractors. Paredes and Rogers on those parallels. There you go. Get back in there. Does that leave us with 5 more in this case? Verdugo Prism, Garcia X-Fractor, and Ramos on the refractor. Wow, that's nice. Black Ray Wave to 10, Marcel Ozuna, 4 out of 10 there on that one. I do like the black Ray Waves. They look nice. So that's a super low numbered one. We'll take that. Pilar on the X-Fractor and Ramos on the regular Ray Wave. Shetton X-Fractor as well as Duval. Lipscomb on the X-Fractor and Christian Encarnacion Strand on the Ray Wave. Perez X-Fractor as well as Luciano. Polanco X-Fractor as well as Sal Frelick. Williams on the X-Fractor, Fernandez on the refractor. Prism Herdabisi, X-Fractor, Tyler Black, and Adam Ottavino on the refractor. Ottavino X-Fractor and Ottavino Ray Wave. So every Ottavino parallel in one box. That's 3 different parallels. Ramos X-Fractor as well as Austin Hayes. Nice. Our first Paul Skeens True X-Fractor. Crawford there on the Ray Wave. Blackburn and Vanasco on those 2 X-Fractors. Yeah, there was a lot of people calling for that. Rivera and Pajas on the X-Fractors. That's not surprising. Eberflus. Stratospheric Stars there of Luis Robert. Hudson on the X-Fractor and Thomas on the refractor. De La Cruz Prism, Jared Jones X-Fractor, and Soler Refractor. Oh, for the Bears. Morel X-Fractor and Soler Ray Wave. Barger there X-Fractor as well as Lane Thomas. Fernandez X-Fractor, Tyler O'Neill Ray Wave. Rogers X-Fractor and Jack Leiter. Sosa on that X-Fractor and Nunez. Another Stratospheric Stars. It's going to be Mike Trout. Suarez on the X-Fractor and Rosario on the refractor. Gasser Prism, Munoz X-Fractor, and Skeens on the refractor. There's another. Well, this is a good box. Pedro Pajes there on the Lava Lamp, 35 of 175 on the Aqua Blue. Flaherty X-Fractor, and another Paul Skeens on the Ray Wave. Parker on the X-Fractor, as well as AJ Puck. Throw us another Skeens in this box. Leisure on that X-Fractor, and Lawler on the Ray Wave. Our 30 case break starts on Monday. Our last big break of Topps Chrome update. Espinal and Foscue on the X-Fractors. 20 cases of Hobby, 5 cases of Jumbo, and 5 cases of Delight. Rodriguez X-Fractor and Brian Hudson. Because then it's draft time. All right. Ooh, look at this pack. This box was nasty, man. 2 numbered cards, a bunch of Paul Skeens. Now we're getting Andrew Abbott, 164 of 199, and a Diamond Dominance of Jackson Chourio. Nice hit there for the Chourio spot. These are one in every, I think it was 3 cases roughly. At least odds-wise, one in 400 packs or something like that. Chapman there on the X-Fractor, and Leiter on the Refractor. So nice. We found a Diamond Dominance. Do we still have an image variation in here, perhaps? Or was our all-etch Rookie Rush the other case hit type / card? Shanwell on the Prism, Pajes on the X-Fractor, and Pajes on the regular Refractor. Magenta to 399 for Blaze. His second numbered card, 379 of 399. Dylan Cease X-Fractor and Pajes on the Ray Wave. Carter on the X-Fractor, as well as Kevin Kiermaier. X-Fractor of Harrison and Ray Wave of Jason Dominguez. Chourio and Holiday there on the X-Fractors again. There's Kerstad. Rosario X-Fractor and Kerstad. Manny Margot X-Fractor and Clayton Beater Refractor. Well, I mean, any one of one, at least on the debut patch, is 1 in 336,000 packs. Chisholm on the Prism, and then multiply that by however many debut patches. So your odds are like 1 in 5 million. PCA on the X-Fractor and Imanaga on the Refractor. Let's see. We'll just say 250 times 350,000. That gives you your odds. Tyler Rogers on the Lava Lamp, 68 of 299. Blaze on the X-Fractor and Imanaga on the Ray Wave. Colt Keith X-Fractor as well as Tyler Holton. Lo Perfido X-Fractor and Tyler Black on the Ray Wave. Hauser X-Fractor as well as Mitch Spence. Paguero X-Fractor and Mason Black. Yeah, exactly. So there's a little chance. About as much chance as me winning the lottery. Kikuchi on the X-Fractor and Jared Jones on the Refractor to end case number 1. It would be pretty funny, though. I mean, but there is one in there at least because they put odds on it, so. I wonder how many they put. That's my question. Is there like 5 or 6 of them? That'd be pretty cool. I mean, we have found plenty of superfractors. they didn't fall at all. Yes. I say that now. Slowly. There we go. Don't rock the boat. Don't rock the boat. I know, right? Hit the table, knock them all over. Barossa Prism, Blaze on the X-Fractor, and Freelick on the Refractor. Alex Jacob there on the Aqua Ray Wave, 30 out of 199. Don't you do it. I see you guys rocking. Colt Keith and Sal Freelick there on the parallels. Holton and Loperfido X-Fractors. Hauser X-Fractor and Roop there again. That time, one went down. Just one, though. Just one so far. Spence on the X-Fractor as well as Figueroa. I know there's always one that doesn't want to cooperate. Mason Black X-Fractor as well as Kikuchi. God, every time I say his name now, I got to see him in an Angels uniform for 3 years. I'm mortified. Kolek there on the X-Fractor, as well as Profar on the regular refractor. My heart just sinks a little bit every time. Like, $21 million a year for a 4.9 or a 5.4 ERA. Yeah, we're going to be lighting up everybody else's halos. They're like, yeah, go to Anaheim. Yeah, we're playing the Angels this week. That's at least 2 out of 3 victories. Morel on the Prism, France on the X-Fractor, Williams on the Refractor. It's a sad, sad state of affairs. Cole Winn on that X-Fractor, Trevor Williams on the Ray Wave. Carrasco X-Fractor, as well as Wenzel. Giolito X-Fractor, Dylan Lee Ray Wave. McCann on that X-Fractor, as well as Jazz Chisholm. Jordan Beck X-Fractor, as well as Alex Verdugo. I seen that. They offered him a huge deal. Gasser on the X-Fractor and Ronnie Mauricio Refractor, but he still didn't accept yet. Because then the Yankees upped their offer. Imagine what his stats will be like, though, if one of those ballparks, because they have the short porch in right field. Like, that's where you want Soto to play, is New York for the Yankees or the Red Sox, because he'll have such inflated home run numbers. Yeah. Scott on the Prism, JD Martinez X-Fractor, and Duvall on the Refractor. Good thing I bought some cards of his before he signed the deal. Now, please, for the love of God, don't sign with a bad team. Manzardo on the X-Fractor and Shenton on the Ray Wave. He'd going to the Angels. He'd laugh in their faces.
800 million.
Holiday on the X-Fractor, as well as Merrill. Okay, hopefully this is that loaded box. Colt Keith X-Fractor and Tommy Pham Ray Wave. Yeah, I was... like, I don't know what my... Every year there's a questionable signing for my team. Our autograph is going to be a purple speckle Nick Lofton, 261 of 299. There's a nice Skeens X-Fractor. Yep, it was the loaded box. It also had the autograph. Wherever that Skeens X-Fractor. Yeah, we should get a numbered card too, hopefully. Austin Martin, Austin Hedges on the X-Fractor. Or a short print or something. That's usually how it is. Wherever that Skeens X-Fractor debut is, there's goodies in there. Yariel Rodriguez and Pajes on the parallel. So nothing else but an autograph. That is a win. Arias Prism, Ortiz X-Fractor, and Lipscomb on the refractor. Ryan Fernandez on the negative. Samad Taylor X-Fractor, and Duvall on the Ray Wave. Most pitchers don't. A Rosarena X-Fractor as well as Tyler Black. Most people are like me that if you watch the game and pay attention, you know that most pitchers, they're getting Tommy John at some time. Sanchez X-Fractor and Loper Fido on the Ray Wave. I hope not. I would love to see a young guy like him just stay healthy. Cowser X-Fractor and Brandon Crawford. Have a nice, 15, 16-year career at least. And put up some nasty numbers. CES on the X-Fractor as well as Soto. I miss the days of guys like Greg Maddux and John Smoltz, that threw for 18 years, and stuff like that. Jordan Lawler on the X-Fractor and Langford on the refractor. I miss those days, man, of watching guys every year start 40 games, 35 games, throw 200 and something innings, and it just sucks that the game has changed so much that nobody really lasts very long. It is unfortunate because those pitchers were so fun to watch. Greg Maddux could carve up a team no matter how good they were. Just dot in the corners, man. Top, bottom, side to side. Jared Jones on the Prism. Kopech on the X-Fractor. And Polanco on the Refractor. Yeah, Randy Johnson. He was another. He was fun, man, because people were terrified of that dude. He was like the first real, besides Nolan Ryan, flamethrower. Jonathan Cannon, X-Fractor, Polanco. You got into the box knowing dude could throw triple digits. You were terrified. And Randy Johnson was so erratic at the beginning of his career, dude. Eloy on the X-Fractor as well as Tobias Harris. Me, actually, no, I'm a part of the Hobby Legends crew. I started as one of the sorters. Trevino there on the X-Fractor, Candelario on the Ray Wave. I was, Ellie there, nice X-Fractor, and Matt's on that one. Yeah, I used to be the sorter downstairs after Mark did the breaks, and then I was the co-pilot behind him. Zach Geloff on the X-Fractor, and then Glasnow. And then became the breaker because Mark had so many other things. He was like, I just can't do the breaking anymore. So PCA there on the X-Fractor as well as Henry Davis on the Refractor. And because I'm pretty knowledgeable about baseball, I love the sport. I have since I was a little kid. There's some guys, I don't know much about because they were before my time. Unless they're the legendary players. But I've been watching since, the mid-'80s. Oh, yeah, the pigeon, dude. That's still one of the, most freak... The best one, though, was the All-Star game where he threw one over Kruk's head. I still remember watching that, dying. And Kruk, turns his helmet backwards, and he's like, I'm not even getting in there. This is for fun. I don't care. I don't care. It was so funny, because he was serious, too. Hilaire on the X-Fractor and Garcia on the right. He was like, I am not getting in the plate against that guy. There is no reason for me to have the life scared out of me in an All-Star game. Green, Ray Wave to 99. It's a Pittsburgh. It's the troll. It's Hunter Stratton. The one that you're like, no. 18 of 99. We almost had some nice schemes, or Jared Jones. But congrats to the Stratton spot on the beautiful green Ray Wave. We got her to BC X-Fractor and Garcia on the base Ray Wave. Rosario X-Fractor as well as Soderstrom. Yeah, or dude, absolutely. Even X-Fractors, man. When you get these in hand, just to send one off and have it gem. Jared Jones on the True Rookie and Uwasawa on that one. My cards that I don't intend on selling, I grade all of them. Obviously... Caminero X-Fractor and Blanco, that they're not all jacked up. Just because I like the way they look in a slab. Plus, they display better, too, I could have 5,000 cards displayed in just a top loader, but it's kind of not the same to me. Christian Scott X-Fractor as well as Hernandez. Like every card that I have displayed on my bookshelf, like I have a big, standard bookshelf in my bedroom with about 150 PSA graded cards and SGC graded cards. Jared Jones on the debut and Louis Varland. I love looking at it every single morning, and when I wake up, it literally is facing my bed. So when I wake up, that's the first thing I see, and when I go to bed, it's the last thing I see. Yeah, he did. He beat McGuire. Like, he didn't care, dude.
How romantic.
What's that?
How romantic.
Oh, yeah, I'm a romantic. You don't like looking at my cards, you can't date me anyways. You better like it. If not,
Bye.
bye, Felicia. Austin Wells on the Prism. Gavin Stone on the X-Fractor. And Luciano on the Refractor. My all-time favorite card, like that I have now or that I've ever owned or just in general. Cam Eden there on the Aqua, 93 of 199. Still the 89 Griffey. I mean, I still love the 89 Griffey. It was one of my favorite cards as a kid. Alex Jacob on the X-Fractor. Luciano on the Ray Wave. It was one of those cards I could never have, as a kid, because Upper Deck was expensive back then. Candelario on the X-Fractor and Roop on that one. Well, I do study, though, or dude. I watch a lot of ESPN. I look at the news. Dylan Lee there on the X-Fractor and Jacob on the Ray Wave. I like to be informed as best as I possibly can. So that way, if you guys don't know as much about the hobby, like when you ask me questions, I have answers for you. Graham Pauly on the X-Fractor as well as Caratini. Yeah, what else was... one of my favorite cards that I ever owned was the Tim Salmon rookie from Flair. The thick cards that were really beautiful back in the day, because those were expensive too. I actually had the Tim Salmon. Cam Eden on the X-Fractor as well as Velasquez, and my brother had the Piazza. Yes, Ryan. All my slabs are in the plastic sleeves, so that way the slab doesn't get messed up either. Hunter Stratton on the X-Fractor as well as Mitch Garver. Yeah. I like my cards to look pristine. Oh, yeah, Big Hurt, yeah. I still remember his 90 Leaf. I used to have one of those. I still like that 90 Leaf. I'm probably going to rebuy a PSA 10 at some point in time. Ronel Blanco on the Prism, Morel X-Fractor, and Pilar Refractor. Yeah, I mean, it's and I think it's very helpful to know about not only your hobby, but the sport that you're opening. I'm not going to be 100% about everything. Barger there, like, guys that I have no clue who they are, I may mispronounce their names. Like, I've never heard of this guy, before he got cards, because I'm not a Toronto Blue Jay fan, nor has he done anything spectacular enough to pop up on a feed for me. So I may pronounce some last names wrong, but for the most part, I do my due diligence behind the scenes. Lane Thomas on the X-Fractor as well as Fernandez. I think it makes it a more enjoyable experience as well. Trevor Rogers, X-Fractor, and Ozuna. A little Marcelo Ozuna there. Jack Leiter there on that X-Fractor as well as Lenin Sosa on the other X-Fractor. Nunez on the X-Fractor there, as well as Suarez. God, I'm trying to think like what other cards. Our third Stratospheric Stars is going to be Bobby. He's one of my favorite players nowadays. I love Bobby Witt Jr. Clayton Beater on the X-Fractor, as well as Blake Walston on the Refractor. One of my favorite cards now is one I have to wait to come back from PSA that I just bought from a gentleman off Instagram, a Mike Trout Red to 5 Let's Go from last year. Oh man, it is stunning. It's one of the most aesthetically gorgeous cards that I've ever owned. What up, Timmy? Good day to you there. How's the weather up in Canada? Harnais on the Prism, Slayton on the X-Fractor, and Perez on the Refractor. Yeah, it has to... Chrome has to be because like this is their big product every year. Victor Scott X-Fractor as well as Lipscomb on the Rayway. If you want to make money off what you're selling, you got to make sure that you do it at least 90% right. And Duar on the X-Fractor as well as J-Dom. Richardson there on the Rayway, X-Fractor, and Stone on the Raywave. Yeah, I got a ton of like Mike Trout short print stuff. Uwasawa on the X-Fractor as well as Ozuna. Yeah, I love it too. I love that one. Brett Harris on the X-Fractor and Tommy Pham. Yeah, Kurt, it's still the 89 Griffey for me, man. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I take that back. That's 1A. I mean 1B. Loperfido X-Fractor and Chiriel on the Refractor. My actual 1A card was one that I pulled myself when I was a kid on my birthday from a 92 Don. I think it was 92 Donruss. The first year they started doing the Elite Series autos and stuff, and I pulled the Cal Ripken auto to 5,000. That was my all-time favorite card. That I got to pull one of those Cal Ripken, but you know, before they had autograph cards and everything. Sitting at a restaurant with my dad on my birthday, opening a box of Donruss cards, and pulled that auto. And he actually pulled the pack out. My dad pulled the pack out of the box and said, "This one's got the big card in it," and sat it down. That was the last pack I opened. So I guess it had that special memory too. All right, Joe, let's find some Nick Gonzalez for you. Lighter there on the Prism. Rogers X-Fractor. Paredes on the Refractor. Shaver on the X-Fractor as well as Paredes. I'm seeing a trend too. If whoever the first refractor is usually has a Ray Wave in it. The next pack. Simber there on the X-Fractor as well as Oliver Dunn. No, I unfortunately had to get rid of it. Seth Lugo X-Fractor as well as Trevino on the Ray Wave. That was one of those cards Jer had to sell in time of need. Estes on the X-Fractor as well as Brian De La Cruz. Knack on that X-Fractor as well as Eflin. Leo Rivas on that X-Fractor as well as Yariel Rodriguez on the regular Refractor. Oh, God, no. Actually, it might have been 242 of 5,000. I think it was 2 something. Because I remember there was a 0. No, Edron, we're not going to break any of that stuff. At least not to my knowledge. But, you know, Mark does special things without me knowing. Addison there on the Prism. Ottavino on the X-Fractor and Scott on the Refractor. I mean, how would you do a break of that, though? Like, every card is its own spot? Ramos on the X-Fractor and Scott on the Ray Wave. I guess you could do that, card 1 through 50, and then... Austin Hayes X-Fractor and another Paul Skeens on the True Rookie X-Fractor. I don't know. Blackburn on the X-Fractor and Caratini on the Ray Wave. Did you get a whole case? No, I thought you only got like a box or 2 of them. Oh, well, I'm going to get up in your case then. Finasco on the X-Fractor and Rivera. I'll trade you a nice blue PSA 10, Otani. You know you want that color match Dodger boy over there. Andy Pajes on the X-Fractor as well as Hudson. I even took it off eBay. Just for you. Stratospheric Stars there of Corbin Carroll. Garcia on the X-Fractor as well as Kyle Manzardo on the Refractor. Yeah, Nick Gonzalez is what? Just auto only? So, going to be tough though. No, Gonzalez doesn't have anything. Not for update. And regular, yeah, he doesn't have a rookie card or a debut in here. I think he's just auto only. Lane Thomas on the Prism, Scott on the X-Fractor, and Cade Smith on the Refractor. Austin Martin X-Fractor, as well as Cade Smith on the Raywave. Scheme. Right? Cade Smith X-Fractor, as well as Gavin Williams. I mean, we're hitting a ton of pitchers. It's been a lot of pitchers here lately. Matt Sauer X-Fractor and Nelson Velasquez there on the Raywave. Jordan Beck X-Fractor and Lamont, Late Night Lamont there. Emmett Sheehan and Isaac Paredes on those X-Fractors. Oh, you know, I think it was, Kurt. I think it was the 82 headshot on that Cal. Munoz on that X-Fractor and Jackson Merrill on the regular refractor. I think you are correct. Oop, that's cool. Let's get a new one. Yes, Asian boy, you can pull debut patch one of ones from here, but they are very they're super rare. It's the hardest thing in the. They're like a 1 in 300 and I think 38,000 packs. Wensiel Perez on the Prism, Pilar on the X-Fractor, and Martin on the regular refractor. Yeah, it was like a hollow foil, so it looked like a rainbow around it. Green wave to 99. It's going to be Michael Kopech. 5 out of 99 there. Shenton on the X-Fractor and Martin on the Raywave. Oh, yeah. Oh, he pulled the debut patch from retail. Duvall on the X-Fractor and Lipscomb. So then why did you ask? He's like, I know you could pull it. I know the odds. Oh, like me personally, can I pull one from here? I don't, yeah. X-Fractor there for Martin and Kim Eden on the Rave. Now I gotcha. I don't dream big anymore. Luciano X-Fractor as well as Polanco. I know reality. I know that I could open 100 of these cases and I'm probably not pulling one. Freelick on the X-Fractor and Williams. It would be funny though if I did. I would die. I would absolutely die. Mason Wynn X-Fractor and Jackson Holiday on the refractor. Hey, that is still awesome to pull one out of one of the Megabox because there might not be that many actually inserted into these Megaboxes because I don't know how many they produced. I got to look the numbers back up because there is a site you can look them up. A gentleman that does all the math on it on not Instagram but Twitter. Andrew Abbott on the Prism, Varlin on the X-Fractor, and Shenton on the refractor. From Kyle McCann, did we hit something for McCann? Did we have a numbered card for him from the Oakland A's? Davis Wenzel there, 124 of 125 on the blue-green lava lamp. Walston on the X-Fractor, Perez on the wave. I don't think so, besides the standard parallels. I know that I've said his name, but I think it was like on an X-Fractor. Ben Brown on the X-Fractor and Pajes as well. Wyatt Langford on that X-Fractor and Brett Harris on the Raywave. Churrillo and Mitch Garver X-Fractors. Henry Davis and Jerkson Profar on the X-Fractors. You're welcome. Ronnie Mauricio X-Fractor, Ben Brown on the regular refractor. Oh, I gotta turn this back on. Fernandez on the Prism, Lorenzen on the X-Fractor, and Sauer on the regular refractor. I don't know, Edron. Lee there on the X-Fractor, and Sauer again, that time on the Ray Wave. Joey Gallo X-Fractor, as well as Noel V. Marte. Cruz on the X-Fractor, Kopech on the Ray Wave. Blaze on the X-Fractor, as well as Arrighetti. They were in the other order last time. Manzardo and Fedde on the X-Fractors. We got Skeens again in the back. Christian Scott and Skeens on the refractor debut. Ramos on the Prism, Cease on the X-Fractor, and Sheehan on the refractor. Aqua Ray Wave. It's going to be Gavin Stone. 177 out of 199 there on the Gavin Stone Aqua. Evan Carter X-Fractor, and Sheehan again, this time on the Ray Wave. Kiermaier X-Fractor, as well as Kyle Harrison. I think we're due for another autograph soon. Churio on the X-Fractor, and Tobias Myers on the Ray Wave. There we go. There's something cool. PCA on the... Oh, my God. It's slightly miscut. Just a little off-centered from left to right. PCA there on the image variation. That's a bummer. Sorry about that. You're hoping that those cards aren't miscut. Holiday there on the X-Fractor, as well as Eddie Rosario. I know, right? No, it starts to hurt my hair. Kerstad on the X-Fractor, as well as Manny Margot. When you have an afro puff, the hat holds it in place, but it starts to make your head, well, my head hurts. Randy Rodriguez X-Fractor, and Austin Hedges on the refractor. But yes, I'm trying to summon something massive. I'm getting serious. That's when I get serious, is when the hat comes off. It's my serious face. Austin Hayes on the Prism, Heel on the X-Fractor, and Munoz on the refractor. Lava Lamp here for Kevin Kier. A lot of Dodger parallels. 210 of 299 on the purple magenta Lava Lamp there for Kiermaier. Herta BC on the X-Fractor, and Munoz on the Ray Wave. Ahmed Rosario X-Fractor, as well as Soderstrom. Jared Jones on the X-Fractor, and Ellie on the Ray Wave. Caminero X-Fractor, as well as Blanco. Christian Scott and Hernice on those X-Fractors. Another Jared Jones, their debut X-Fractor, and Joey Ortiz on the regular refractor. Rogers on the Prism, Snell on the X-Fractor, and Wade on the refractor. Was that three? Okay, I thought it was three straight Giants. Nope, just two. Oh, but there's Lamont again. Ceddanne Rafaela on that X-Fractor, as well as Late Night Lamont there on the Ray Wave. There we go, a little Yamamoto action coming up. Jankowski X-Fractor, as well as Yamamoto on the debut there. Jackson Merrill on that X-Fractor. Eloy on the Ray Wave. Oh, finally some ink. Some ink. It's a true green to 99 for Marco Luciano. Very nice. 19 of 99 for the Luciano spot on the true green auto. I do like the green autos. And our X-Fractors were Wyatt Langford and Frankie Montas. Tang there on the X-Fractor, as well as Urshela. Pajes and Austin Martin on our two parallels in the back there. Gives us two more boxes here in case number 2. Tyler Black on the Prism, Flaherty on the X-Fractor, and Williams on the Refractor. Lane Thomas on the negative. Mitchell Parker on the X-Fractor, and Gavin Williams on the Ray Wave. AJ Puck X-Fractor, as well as Jordan Leisure. Espinal X-Fractor and Stratton on the Ray Wave. No, stay there. Foscue X-Fractor, as well as Eduardo Rodriguez. Brian Hudson X-Fractor and Aroldis Chapman. Westberg X-Fractor and Colt Keith on the Refractor, so not a bad ending pack there in that box. There's a nice Imanaga on the debut Prism. Soler on the X-Fractor, and Mason Wynn on the regular Refractor. Some color magenta, and it's another Dodger. Man, there was a lot of Dodger parallels. And it's another Kopech. 204 of 399. Did the machine like the Dodger parallels in this case? I do believe it did. Shanwell there on the X-Fractor, and Mason Wynn on the Ray Wave. It was like Dodger, Dodger, Dodger. Caballero on that X-Fractor, and Abbott on that one. Luis Arias X-Fractor, Graham Pauley on the Ray Wave. Oh, we got another auto. Very cool. Jacob Lopez on the base ink. I think that's the third out of this case. The first case only had 2. Austin Wells X-Fractor, as well as a Barrosa. Another Imanaga parallel there, this time on the X-Fractor, and Wensil Perez as well. And some more color. 73 of 99, so this was a juicy box. Joey Estes on the color match. Looks so cool on the green Ray Wave. 73 of 99 there for Joey Estes. That's such a cool looking card. I do like the green. Tyler Black on the X-Fractor, and JD Martinez on the Refractor. It's more depressing, Mike, when it has no autos. Even I'm like, come on, really? No, no. Oh. Nope, don't do it. No, no. Oh. The card gods have angered me this morning. All right, case 3. I need some heat, baby. I need some super fire. I need some volcanic molten lava heat coming out of this case. Class A on the X-Fractor as well as Rafaela. Yeah, we get to spin the wheel, though. The Wheel of Death, as we used to call it on Fanatics Live. Christian Scott X-Fractor as well as Hernice. Oh, the fun times we had with that wheel. Well, something's going on here. There's cards upside down. Jared Jones X-Fractor, Colt Keith Refractor. It's the first time I've opened a case with cards upside down. Nice Yamamoto prism there. X-Fractor of Tyler Black and Refractor for Espinal. Dylan Cease there on the negative. Eloy on the X-Fractor and Blaze Alexander on the Ray Wave. Imanaga X-Fractor as well as Wensiel Perez again. Seems like that was such a familiar pack. We just had that before. Hauser on the X-Fractor and Loper Fido on the Ray Wave. Velasquez and Stratton on the X-Fractors. Kopech on the X-Fractor, Scott on the regular refractor. Sosa on the Prism, Cannon on the X-Fractor, and Frelick on the refractor. Eloy, oh my god, X-Fractor and Paredes on the Ray Wave. Myers X-Fractor and Trevino. Ellie on that X-Fractor and Samad Taylor on the Ray Wave. Caratini X-Fractor as well as Cam Eden. Magenta to $3.99 for Tyler Black. On my favorite photo in the entire product. $144 out of $3.99 for the black spot. Soler on the X-Fractor and Evan Carter on the Ray Wave. Shanwell on the X-Fractor as well as Caballero. Giolito and Kyle McCann on the X-Fractors. Jazz Chisholm and Jordan Beck on the X-Fractors. Stratospheric Stars there for Lou Bob. Luis Robert Jr. on the Stratospheric Stars. I wonder if he's staying. Verdugo X-Fractor, Stone on the Refractor. He's got to get traded this offseason, right? Ahmed Rosario on the Prism. Gasser on the X-Fractor and Snell on the Refractor. McCann on the... Man, 2 X-Fractors of McCann in the same box. Yep. And Candelario on the Ray Wave. But, like, just give him 2 in this box. Martin on the X-Fractor. JP France on the Ray Wave. Duval X-Fractor as well as Lipscomb. Perez and Luciano on the X-Fractors. Polanco X-Fractor. Wyatt Langford on the regular refractor. Munoz on the Prism. Frelick on the X-Fractor and Montes on the refractor. Eddie Rosario there on the negative. Trevor Williams on the X-Fractor. And Kerstad on the Ray Wave. Mason Wynn and Victor Scott, teammates there on the X-Fractors. That's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. Oh, we got an Oakland A's auto. Could that be him? Breaker broke? No, that's a nice one too, though. Soderstrom to 99, and it's the first on the print. Love me some green color match there. Very, very cool. Number 1 out of 99 there for the Soderstrom spot. We'll take that. X-Fractors of Carrasco and Wenzel. Giolito X-Fractor and another Kyle McCann. Good Lord. Yeah, there's going to be like 10 Kyle McCann X-Fractors in this case. Jazz Chisholm on that one and Walston on the refractor. I've said Blake McCann's name 3 times already on X-Fractors. Kolek Prism, Beck X-Fractor, and Yamamoto on the refractor. Verdugo X-Fractor and Chorillo on the Ray Wave. I'm assuming that Soderstrom is you, Russell. Very nice. Congrats on that one. Gasser is the X-Fractor as well as Soler. Nothing better than an Oakland A's green to 99. They look really good. Shanwell on the X-Fractor and Mason Black on the Ray Wave. Congrats on the hits. Well, I don't know. Angels red. Looks pretty good. Well, I am quite partial to the Halo red to 5. Although it hurts the pocket a little bit more. Caballero on the X-Fractor as well as Abbott. A green Oakland player to 99 is probably not going to hurt the wallet like a Angels red to 5. Luis Arias on the X-Fractor as well as Austin Wells, or a Cincinnati Reds player. Ooh, an Ellie red. Oh, so much money. Barossa X-Fractor and Ben Brown refractor. Paredes on the Prism, Imanaga on the X-Fractor, and Merrill on the refractor. That's a nice little pack there. And here we go, blue Ray Wave to 150, Santiago Espinal, 48 out of 150. Perez there on the X-Fractor, and Holiday on the Ray Wave. Yeah, it's not like the most obscure names that nobody knows about. Tyler Black X-Fractor and Ottavino. Like, I know who Soderstrom is. You know, he may not be the top rookie chasing the product, but I still wouldn't be mad at an auto of him, you know. Brian Ramos on the X-Fractor and Kikuchi on the Ray Wave. I think that's the other great thing about the 2024 products, you know, like your rookie class is so good. Like, guys that would be a B tier in this one are a D tier, you know, in most years. Guys that are a C, it's pretty amazing to have such a good, strong rookie class. At least players to chase, that there's like no real bad ones. Lane Thomas X-Fractor, Joey Gallo on the Ray Wave. Fernandez X-Fractor, as well as Trevor Rogers. Jack Leiter on the X-Fractor. Uwasawa on the Ray Wave. Blanco X-Fractor, as well as Christian Scott. Herneyes and Jared Jones on the X-Fractors. Morel X-Fractor and Ben Brown on the Refractor. Five cards. Why are there 5 cards? Pajes on the Prism. Barcher on the X-Fractor. Backwards Dylan Cease on the... Oh, we got a bonus Refractor. Okay. I thought, I was like, come on, let that be like an all-star auto. Unfortunately, it was not. Ooh, another auto. It looked like a green to 99. Another nice one. Jordan Wicks. 85 of 99 on the Jordan Wicks green ink. I still don't know how that says Jordan Wicks. I will never get some dude's autographs. Like, if you can make out... Sheehan there on the X-Fractor, as well as Paredes. Mitchell Parker, Dylan Lee on the parallels. We got Kerstad on the Prism, Puck on the X-Fractor, and Langford on the Refractor. Another lava lamp. That's going to be Louis Varland. 33 of 175. 33 of 175 there on the Aqua Blue. Jordan Leisure on the X-Fractor and Holiday on the Ray Wave. Yep, this has been a meaty box. Espinal X-Fractor as well as Foscue. He signed him right-handed. Rodriguez on the X-Fractor and Kikuchi on the Ray Wave. I do understand, though. Here's your 10 sheets with 100 stickers on each one. Sign all these. Oh, my God. Paguero on the X-Fractor as well as Mason Black. It's just got to be a dog. It's like writing standards, you know, when you got in trouble. I will not sign. I will not sign. Jankowski on the Prism, X-Fractor of Urshela, and AJ Puck on the Refractor. That's the first time I've seen 3 vets like that. Ooh, we're going all over the place again. Ahmed Rosario, every card is a different direction. Kyle Harrison on that X-Fractor. This makes it exciting when every card's going a different direction. Kiermaier there on the X-Fractor and Brett Harris on the Ray Wave. Tang on the X-Fractor and France on the regular Refractor. Kikuchi X-Fractor and Kolik as well. JP France X-Fractor and Suarez on the regular Refractor. Paul Blackburn on the Prism. Cole Winn on the X-Fractor and Victor Scott on the regular Refractor. AJ Puck and Jordan Leisure on the X-Fractors. Espinal and Foscue on those two X-Fractors. About 3 per case seems to be the odds. Rodriguez on the X-Fractor and Garver on the Refractor. At least from, we've usually ended up with about, 14 to 16 autos. So Jack Flaherty on the Prism. Hudson X-Fractor and Refractor of Urshela. So, I mean, they're not. I don't think they're as good as they were in regular Topps Chrome Monster boxes. Ooh, we got gold. Gold Ray Wave for San Diego, and it's a rookie. Woohoo! That's purty. That's a nice one there. Yeah, 44 out of 50 for the Merrill spot. Beautiful card there. That's nasty. Gold Ray Wave of Jackson Merrill. Very nice. You're very welcome. Chapman there on the X-Fractor and Rodriguez on the Ray Wave. See, and those are the hits, too, like when you pull them out of retail, it seems so much more cooler than if you were to pull that out of a hobby box. You'll still be stoked, but out of this, it's like, I think, quadrupled on the cool factor. Jordan Westberg and Lorenzen on the X-Fractors. I love that they made specific parallels just for retail, so you can pull cards like that. I hope they continue that through every, Chrome product they do from here on in. Lee on the X-Fractor, Simber on the Ray Wave. Whether it's Ray Waves, Mini Diamonds, or whatever parallel you want to use, I don't care, but let them have your own retail exclusive parallels. Kiermaier X-Fractor, as well as Kyle Harrison. Churrillo and Jackson Holiday on the X-Fractors. Eddie Rosario and JD Martinez on the parallels. AJ Puck Prism, Kerstad X-Fractor, and Kiermaier on the regular refractor. Magenta to $3.99, another Pittsburgh Pirate pitcher. Oh, that's the one we're looking for. Skeensy. There we go. 286 of $3.99 on the true rookie Skeens. Like this and that Jackson Merrill, like this to me would be a fantastic case, Like, I don't care. Plus, we've had quite a few autos in here as well, so this has been a really good case. Nice Skeens, man, and that one looks pretty centered. That one looks pretty good. Manny Margot there on the X-Fractor and Tyler Black on the Ray Wave. Rodriguez X-Fractor and Tyler Rogers. I know. You wouldn't be mad at all. AJ Smith-Shawver X-Fractor and Brian De La Cruz on the Ray Wave. Pretty solid case. A numbered Skeens and a numbered Merrill. I'll take those. Ben Brown on the X-Fractor, as well as Andy Pajes. But let's see if we can... We've hit an auto both times in our 5-case breaks with Skeens. Langford X-Fractor, as well as Churrillo. We've hit a blue auto and a green auto out of our 5-case player breaks. Garver on the X-Fractor and Colt Keith on the regular refractor. Espinal Prism, Henry Davis X-Fractor, and Rosario on the regular refractor. That's pretty nice, too. Jackson Holiday on the debut negative refractor. It is not a terrible hit. Profar on the X-Fractor and McCann on the Ray Wave. Ronnie Mauricio X-Fractor, as well as J.D. Martinez. Manzardo X-Fractor and Luis Heel all in that Ray Wave. Yeah, all the boxes that I've opened personally, they have not ended good. I did pull a Skeens debut Ray Wave, so that's like the best card I've pulled out of a Mega, but I've opened 15, roughly, Megas. So not that great. Joey Gallo and Noelvi Marte on the X-Fractors. Fernando Cruz and Blaze Alexander on those two X-Fractors. Oh my! Please tell me this is going to be an autograph. We got an orange-black lava lamp to 15. These can be on-card autos. Come on. Let's see something just ridiculous. Not autographed, but it's a rookie. Oh, that's nice, man. Nice hit there for the Austin Martin spot. Wow. 1 of 15. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, this was a really good case, man. Such a good-looking card. I love this orange-black lava lamp. That is a nice, nice hit there for a spot that probably didn't break the bank. And you got something really nice for it on that debut. Beautiful. Eric Getty on the X-Fractor and Henry Davis on the Refractor. I like seeing the orange-black lava lamp. I'm like, ooh, because you know that's real low numbered. That's like seeing red. Simber on the Prism. Simber down now. Manzardo on the X-Fractor and Pajes on the Refractor. I just stayed. I was at work all day yesterday. Eric Fetty, everybody had to work in my household, so I came in here. Tyler Rogers on the Ray Wave. Instead of sitting at home watching football by myself, I just said, I'll go sort some of your guys' breaks. Christian Scott on the X-Fractor, as well as Jake Bowers. So it was fun. Class A X-Fractor and Oliver Dunn on the Ray Wave. Yeah, who did we pulled? I think we pulled Colt Keith on one of those, and it looked really, really close to a color match for the Tigers. But definitely the Giants with the orange and black. Yeah, that looks really good. Simber on the X-Fractor as well as Dunn. Lugo X-Fractor as well as Joey Estes. Well, hopefully I can reward the Colt Keith spot for you. Brian De La Cruz on the X-Fractor and Manzardo on the Refractor. Yeah, they got just... But he's wearing the gray, so it's like... But it still looks nice. Lugo on the Prism. Knack on the X-Fractor and Harrison on the Refractor. But I think the Giants are the best because they do have the black and the orange. Eflin on the X-Fractor, Carrasco Ray Wave. Leo Rivas X-Fractor as well as Luis Heel. Herdabisi X-Fractor and Landon Knack on the Ray Wave. Oh yeah, we had a lot of leftovers still from Wednesday. So I was like, well, I guess I'm eating turkey something else for dinner. Oh, very nice. Ahmed Rosario on the X-Fractor as well as Soderstrom. Jared Jones and Caminero on the X-Fractors. So you get some of these boxes that just have a lot of better rookies. Blanco and Jackson Holiday on the parallels. Every once in a while, look at every parallel in the back is of one of the stronger rookies. Leisure there on the Prism, Scott X-Fractor, and Churio on the Refractor. So I wonder if we're going to have something really nasty in this box. A Green Wave to 99. Emmanuel Rivera, 68 out of 99 there on the Green Wave. Hernaiz on the X-Fractor, and Wenzel on the regular Ray Wave. Jared Jones X-Fractor, as well as Christopher Morel. Come on, autograph. Barger on the X-Fractor, and Eflin on the Ray Wave. Ah, there's my autograph I was asking for. Is it an Oakland A again? Here we go. We got another chance for you. Another Oakland A auto. This looked to be a refractor to 499. Devin Sweet. 444 of 499 on the Devin Sweet. Nice hit there for the sweets. That hits the sweet spot. I got to say it finally. Bubich on the X-Fractor as well as Speaks. That's the first Devin Sweet auto I've pulled, so it was nice. I finally got to use that line. Dakota Hudson and Max Schumann there on the X-Fractors. And there's another nice Imanaga on the Stratospheric Stars. Insert set. Urias on the X-Fractor, and Profar on the regular refractor. We haven't seen any like case hit stuff though. Mitchell Parker Prism, Matt Suey X-Fractor, and Dylan Cease on the regular refractor. Stephen Kolek on the Aqua Ray Wave, 68 out of 199. Justin Turner on the X-Fractor, and Shaver on the Ray Wave. Nastrini X-Fractor and Snell. Rafaela X-Fractor and Lugo on the Ray Wave. Ooh, that's true gold. And it's an all-star. So we got a true gold all-star to 50. And it's a rookie. Ho, ho, ho. 29 of 50 on the Paul Skeens. Wow. A Skeens kind of case. Beautiful hit there. So Skeens got better in this case. No ink yet. But hey, true gold on the all-star insert. That will do. Jankowski on that X-Fractor and Yamamoto. So, nasty, nasty pack there. Yeah, it looks good. I like the gold. And then there's Jackson Merrill X-Fractor and Wyatt Langford. Look at, here's that nutty box. So look at your X-Fractors. Merrill, Langford, Yamamoto, a gold to 50 schemes. Like, this is the box you're hoping to find. There seems to be like one in every case. That's just look, and here's a case hit Diamond Dominance. There's one box almost in every single case that I've opened so far that just has that bonkers box. Diamond Dominance going to Bryce Harper. And you just hope that you can find that one at Walmart or Target. Bryce Harper on the Diamond Dominance die cut case hit. There's our case hit. X-Fractors of Montes and Mauricio on the refractor. Yeah, that schemes looked very, very nice. Oliver Dunn on the Prism. Tang on the X-Fractor. And Evan Carter on the refractor. Urshela X-Fractor and Perez on the Ray Wave. Pajes X-Fractor, as well as Dylan Cease. Evan Carter X-Fractor and Joey Estes on the Ray Wave. But yeah, that's the box you want. A case hit, a Skeets to 50, Wyatt Langford parallels, Jackson Holiday parallels. But case 3 right now is the winner out of the 3 that we've opened so far. Eloy X-Fractor, as well as Tobias Myers. Trevino X-Fractor and Ellie. Steven Matz on that X-Fractor and Clayton Beater on the regular refractor. Kikuchi Prism, Geloff X-Fractor and Rafaela on the regular refractor. Glass Now X-Fractor, Kiermaier on the Ray Wave. PCA X-Fractor, as well as Blaze Alexander. Colt Keith on that X-Fractor, and Mitch Spence on the Ray Wave. Leaves us with 2 more boxes here in case number 3. Schemes on the 35th. Cade Smith and Gavin Williams on the X-Fractors. Matt Sauer and Jordan Beck on the X-Fractors. Lamont Wade Jr. on that X-Fractor and Churio on the regular refractor. Cole Winn on the Prism, Sheehan on the X-Fractor, and Tang on the refractor. Paredes X-Fractor and Manny Margot there on the Ray Wave. Rodri Munoz X-Fractor as well as Flaherty. Ooh, some severe bowing in that Cole Winn. Just make sure you sleeve and top load that bad boy. They're trying to use it as a funnel on that Ray Wave there. Lord. And Mitchell Parker there on the X-Fractor. And last box here of case number 3. And then I'm going to take a little 15-minute break to go stretch the legs. And then I will come back and finish the last 2 cases and do the recap. Lane Thomas X-Fractor as well as Ryan Fernandez. Trevor Rogers and Jack Leiter on the X-Fractors. Lennon Sosa on that X-Fractor and Jackson Merrill on the regular refractor. Prism for Joey Estes. X-Fractor for Nassim Nunez, and regular refractor for Jackson Holiday. Suarez X-Fractor, Giolito on the Ray Wave. Clayton Beater X-Fractor, as well as Louis Varland. And our last pack of case 3. Any little treasures in here for us? Blake Walston X-Fractor and Leo Rivas on the Ray Wave. So no little treasures hiding in there. All right, guys, I'll be back and gals, I'll be back at 11:25. So in about 15 minutes, I'm gonna go take a little stretcher. So, sorry, yeah, 25. 11:25. or 2:25 p.m. Eastern? All right, ladies and gents. 2 more cases to go. Got a little spring cleaning done there. All right. Into position. All right, let's hope that the goodness from case 3 continues into 4 and 5, or gets even better. Let's see a red ray wave to 5. We've gotten all the way down to black to 10, but I want to see out of 5 or a 1 of 1. That is the goal. Lower and lower and lower. And there we go. Get into position. Of course you're going to fall some more. Churio there on the X-Fractor and Rodriguez on the Refractor. Dylan Lee on the Prism, Garver X-Fractor, and Blackburn on the regular Refractor. Henry Davis X-Fractor and Nastrini on the Rayway. Profar X-Fractor as well as Ronnie Mauricio. JD Martinez X-Fractor and Jared Jones on the Rayway. Manzardo and Jackson Holiday on those 2 X-Fractors. And Merrill and Colt Keith. So nice ending to that box with all the nice rookie X-Fractors there. And we're starting off with another good name there. Max Schumann on the X-Fractor and Jackson Merrill on the regular Refractor. Alex Jacob on the Prism, Urias on the X-Fractor, and Perez on the Refractor. Matsui X-Fractor and Spieth on the Rayway. Justin Turner X-Fractor and Nick Nastrini. X-Fractor for Snell and Soderstrom there on the Rayway. Rafaela and Jankowski X-Fractors. And Yamamoto and Merrill. So lots of Merrill parallels here to start us off in the first couple of boxes. Refractors and X-Fractors. Does that mean we're about to find some nice Jackson Merrill hits? Caminero X-Fractor, Austin Martin Refractor. Roop there on the Prism, Blanco X-Fractor, and Austin Hayes on the regular Refractor. Christian Scott X-Fractor and Yuki Matsui on the Raywave. Hernandez and Jones on those X-Fractors. Morel X-Fractor and Christian Scott on the Raywave. Barger X-Fractor and Lane Thomas. Fernandez X-Fractor, as well as Trevor Rogers. Langford X-Fractor and Colt Keith on the regular refractor. Kerstad Prism, Montes X-Fractor, and Tyler Black on the regular refractor. And our first numbered card, Aqua, Jonathan Clase, 165 out of 199 for Jonathan. Tang on the X-Fractor and Raywave of Dakota Hudson. Urshela and Pajes on the X-Fractors. X-Fractor Dylan Cease and Jared Jones on the Raywave. Carter X-Fractor as well as Kevin Kiermaier. And X-Fractors of Kyle Harrison and Jackson Churiel. Jordan Beck X-Fractor, JD Martinez on the refractor. Holiday Prism, Lamont Wade Jr. X-Fractor, and Austin Wells on the regular refractor. There we go. Green Wave to 99. Jose Trevino, 89 of 99. Boy, did we find a lot of his numbered cards. Sheehan there on the X-Fractor and Bowers on the Raywave. Paredes and Munoz on those X-Fractors. Flaherty X-Fractor and Heel on the Raywave. Parker on that X-Fractor as well as AJ Puck. Jordan Leisure on that X-Fractor and Santiago Espinal to end that box. Holiday on the X-Fractor and Skeens on the refractor. Nice pack. Definitely a good pack. Candelario Prism, Rosario X-Fractor, and Ottavino on the refractor. Kerstad X-Fractor and Schumann on the Raywave. X-Fractors of Margot and Rodriguez. Rogers X-Fractor and Caminero on the Raywave. Andy Pajes on the Image Variation. And that one's clean. Clean hit there for the Pajes spot on the Photo Variation short print there. Shaver X-Fractor as well as Adam Simber. Oliver Dunn X-Fractor as well as Seth Lugo. Uwasawa on the X-Fractor and a Rosarena on the regular refractor. Prism for Shaver, X-Fractor for Azuna, and Pajes on the refractor. Addison there on the negative refractor. Brett Harris X-Fractor, and Jankowski on the Ray Wave. Pham on the X-Fractor, as well as Loper Fido. Gavin Stone X-Fractor, Lane Thomas Ray Wave. Alex Jacob X-Fractor, and Candelario. Roop on that one, as well as Dylan Lee for the X-Fractors. Aqua Ray Wave to 199 for Aroldis Chapman, 108 of 199. Foscue X-Fractor, Manzardo on the refractor. Gavin Stone Prism, Rodriguez X-Fractor, and Barrosa on the regular refractor. Hudson X-Fractor and Clase on the Ray Wave. Chapman on the X-Fractor, and Westberg as well. Lorenzen X-Fractor, Herdebisi on the Ray Wave. Young-Hoo Lee on the X-Fractor, as well as Joey Gallo. Marte X-Fractor, as well as Fernando Cruz. Luciano X-Fractor, Mauricio on the refractor. Loperfido Prism, Polanco on the X-Fractor, and Arias on the regular refractor. Sal Frelick X-Fractor, Scott on the Ray Wave. Williams X-Fractor, as well as Mason Wynn. Scott on the X-Fractor, Rivas on the Ray Wave. And our first autograph looks like it's coming up. Who's it going to? Another Oakland A, Joe Boyle. How many Oakland A autographs are there in the retail? Good God, man. For the Boyle spot on the base ink. X-Fractors for Martin and Smith. It's like every autograph has been an Oakland A for the most part. Gavin Williams and Matt Sauer on the X-Fractors. Corbin Burns, Soler, or Polanco. No, Tom. Not that I can recall. At least no numbered cards, autographs, anything like that. I know. Don't you do it. Come here. There we go. Mitch Spence X-Fractor and Chiriel on the refractor. Oh, okay, yeah, that Willier Abreu at the very end. Brett Harris Prism, Peguero X-Fractor, and Soler on the refractor. Well, hopefully history can repeat itself. Mason Black X-Fractor. Blaze on the Ray Wave. Hopefully we can make it happen for you there, Mike. Kikuchi X-Fractor as well as Kolik. JP France on the X-Fractor and Estes on the Ray Wave. Cole Winn X-Fractor as well as Carlos Carrasco. Wenzel on the X-Fractor as well as Giolito. Vanasco on the X-Fractor and Profar on the Refractor. Churio on the Prism, Rivera on the X-Fractor, and Andrew Abbott on the regular Refractor. Magenta to 399 for Kevin Kiermaier, 279 of 399. Pajes on the X-Fractor and Fetty on the Ray Wave. Hudson and Garcia on those X-Fractors. Oh my God. Just fine, whatever. Pilar on the X-Fractor and Eflin on the Ray Wave. Shenton on the X-Fractor as well as Adam Duvall. Lipscomb and Perez on those two X-Fractors. Skeens there on the debut X-Fractor and Ortiz on the Refractor. Rogers Prism, O'Neill X-Fractor, Vanasco Refractor. Ooh. Black Ray Wave again to 10 for the Orioles. Oh, how about that one, Mike? 4 of 10. There's your Westberg spot. Good to go, man. That is nasty. 4 of 10 on that Black Ray Wave debut, Jordan Westberg. Pretty nice. Austin Martin there on the X-Fractor and Blake Snell on the Ray Wave. Austin Hedges X-Fractor as well as Yariel Rodriguez. At least once a break it happens. At least once a break. Ortiz X-Fractor and Morel on the Ray Wave. Yeah, it seems every break at least one time. Now, granted, there's a lot of people asking about their spots, so it kind of makes sense. Samad and Rosarain on the X-Fractors, but it's like how fast it happens when they do it. Always amazes me. Tyler Black X-Fractor as well as Christopher Sanchez. Graham Pauley X-Fractor and Pajes on the regular Refractor. Ozuna Prism, Caratini X-Fractor, Verdugo on the regular Refractor. Cam Eden X-Fractor and Noelvi Marte on the Ray Wave. Velasquez on the X-Fractor and Stratton. Now you're 1 for 783. So, you got to play percentages at this point. Kopech and Dunn on the parallels. Cannon on the X-Fractor as well as Eloy Jimenez. Myers and Trevino on those X-Fractors. Packs are going in different directions. Tis strange. Mitch Spence on the X-Fractor and Kowser on the regular refractor. Eden Prism, Peguero X-Fractor, Pilar on the regular refractor. Mason Black X-Fractor and Langford on the Ray Wave. Kikuchi X-Fractor as well as Stephen Kolick. Yep. There we go. JP France there on the X-Fractor and a Ray Wave for lighter. Cole Winn X-Fractor as well as Carlos Carrasco. Wenzel X-Fractor as well as Giolito. Stratospheric Stars is going to be Austin Riley this time around. Estes on the X-Fractor and O'Neill on the refractor. Manny Margot on the Prism. De La Cruz on the X-Fractor and Ramos on the regular refractor there. Aqua Ray Wave to 199 for Tyler Glasnow. 27 of 199. Some more Dodger numbered cards. Knack on the X-Fractor and Urias on the Ray Wave. Eflin X-Fractor as well as Leo Rivas. Luis Heel on the X-Fractor and Blanco there on the Ray Wave. Ooh, is that a gold auto? Whoa. Imagine if that's a Skeens. Holy crap. Come on. We got a true gold auto to 50. Oh, that's gorgeous. Congratulations to the Vasquez spot. Look at that. 47 out of 50 out of retail. I love it. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Nothing better than pulling gold ink out of a Megabox. Luis Vasquez spot. Congrats. Hurtabisi on the X-Fractor as well as Ahmed Rosario. Soderstrom X-Fractor as well as Jared Jones. Another Stratospheric Stars. This one's going to Trey Turner. I don't think we've hit any dupes either. McCann X-Fractor, Garver on the refractor. Kyle Harrison on the Prism, Chisholm on the X-Fractor, and Shanwell on the refractor. Aqua Ray Wave again to 199. It's going to be another PCA parallel. 18 of 199 for Pete Crow Armstrong. Jordan Beck on that X-Fractor, and Eric Getty on the Ray Wave. Verdugo X-Fractor, as well as Robert Gasser. Solaire X-Fractor, Brian De La Cruz on the Ray Wave. Shanwell on the X-Fractor, as well as Caballero. Abbott X-Fractor, as well as Luis Arias. I know that's what they were saying earlier today. He got flused. He got Eberflused. Yura!
Get fired?
Uwasa X-Fractor and Ben Brown Refractor. Carter Prism, Ozuna X-Fractor, and Beck on the refractor. Ryan Fernandez on the negative. Brett Harris X-Fractor, and Gallo on the Ray Wave. Pham on that X-Fractor, as well as Loperfido. Gavin Stone X-Fractor, Simber on the Ray Wave. Oh, more ink. Another autograph here. Ooh. Another Oakland A. Oh my God. Wow, another Devon Sweet, and that one's a blue Ray Wave, 46 out of 150. So doubling up on the autographs. That is super sweet. X-Fractors of Jacob and Candelario. Roop on the X-Fractor, as well as Dylan Lee. That, boy, if you took the Oakland A's in a team break, in a Megabox break, you've actually got a legitimate shot of getting autographs. All Etch Rookie Rush here for Justin Foscue. Ellie on the X-Fractor, and Langford on the Refractor. That was a pretty good pack. That was a really good pack. Kiermaier on the Prism, Matt's on the X-Fractor, and Gasser on the Refractor. Ooh, Gold Ray Wave to 50 for the Giants. And it's a rookie, Randy Rodriguez. 26 out of 50. So we're pulling a lot of gold today. Gold autographs. I think that's our third gold parallel. Geloff on the X-Fractor and Cruz on the Ray Wave. Blast now X-Fractor as well as PCA. Blaze there on the X-Fractor and Lugo on the Ray Wave. Colt Keith X-Fractor as well as Tyler Holton. Loperfido and Hauser on the X-Fractors in that. Austin Wells on the X-Fractor and Henry Davis Refractor. Tommy Pham Prism, Barossa on the X-Fractor, and Caballero on the Refractor. Shota on the X-Fractor and Manzardo on the Rayway. Perez and Black on those X-Fractors. Ottavino on the X-Fractor and Knack on the Rayway. Right? Oakland A's autos and Dodgers numbered cards. Ramos X-Fractor as well as Austin Hayes. And Paul Skeens on another X-Fractor with Paul Blackburn. So a couple of Pauls hanging out in the back of that pack. Blaze on the X-Fractor and Holiday on the Refractor. Rosario Prism, Arrighetti X-Fractor, and Imanaga on the regular Refractor. Lane Thomas on... Is that his second negative? We hit something earlier for Lane Thomas, and I think it was a negative Refractor, too. Manzardo X-Fractor and Bubic on the Ray Wave. Fetty on that X-Fractor and Christian Scott as well. Bowers X-Fractor, Rosario Ray Wave. Class A X-Fractor as well as Bubic. Spieth on that X-Fractor and Hudson as well to end case number 4. Which leaves us with uno más. One more. One more mega case. Blah, 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 blah. Ever so gentle. Ever so gentle. Yes, that is a story as old as time. Cowser on the Prism, Rogers X-Fractor, and Beck on the Refractor, which totally makes sense. You can't go from that tropical weather into the freezing cold and expect your body to be the same and used to it. Shaver X-Fractor, Verdugo Rayway. Simber on the X-Fractor, as well as Oliver Dunn. Lugo X-Fractor, Colt Keith on the Ray Wave. Joey Estes and Brian De La Cruz on the X-Fractors. Landon Knack and Zach Eflin on those X-Fractors. And all etch rookie rush of Colt Keith. Rivas on the X-Fractor, and Healed on the regular refractor. Soto Prism, Slayton X-Fractor, Abbott on the refractor. Scott on the X-Fractor, Arias on the Ray Wave. Andujar X-Fractor, as well as Jason Dominguez. Richardson X-Fractor, Ortiz on the Ray Wave. Uwasawa X-Fractor, as well as Marcel Ozuna. Brett Harris X-Fractor, as well as Tommy Pham. Loperfido X-Fractor and Blanco on the regular refractor. Espinal on the Prism, Ortiz X-Fractor, and Caballero on the Ray Wave. The regular refractor. Here we go, Aqua Ray Wave. It's not a Dodger. Carlos Carrasco, 85 out of 199 there for the Carrasco spot. Samad Taylor X-Fractor and Abbott on the regular Ray Wave. Rosarena and Tyler Black on the X-Fractors. Sanchez X-Fractor, Rodriguez on the Ray Wave. We have a backwards all etch. Is that going to be an autograph? Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty. Jordan Walker to 99 on the all-etch auto. 16 of 99. That's a sweet hit. Getting an insert auto out of retail. Very cool there for the Walker spot. That's awesome. I like it. Colton Cowser on the X-Fractor, as well as Brandon Crawford. I was like, no, we're going to get an insert auto? That's pretty cool. CES on the X-Fractor, as well as Juan Soto. they're just getting whooped on, huh? Lawler on the X-Fractor and Caminero on the refractor. He's like, I got something else to take my mind off the drubbing. It does happen, Kevin. Every year I watch the Angels. I was like, hey, we scored 7 runs and still lost 13-7. That's phenomenal. Lawler on the Prism, Kopech on the X-Fractor, and Wells on the refractor. Yeah, that's a pretty good whooping right there. Cannon on the X-Fractor and Barossa on the Ray Wave. Oh, that's right. They're having the Black Friday game on Amazon. Eloy X-Fractor, as well as Tobias Myers. I've got to think, though, that Kansas City, that did not come out right. Trevino on the X-Fractor and Rosarena on the Ray Wave. He said 52 zip now. Wow. Ellie X-Fractor and Steven Matz. Kansas City should handle the Raiders pretty easily. Geloff X-Fractor, as well as Glass now. PCA on the X-Fractor and her nice on the regular refractor. Foscue on the Prism, Stone on the X-Fractor, and Arias on the refractor. Magenta to 399 for Steven Matz. That's going to be 126 out of 399. Alex Jacob on the X-Fractor and Austin Wells on the Ray Wave. Candelario and Roop on the X-Fractors. Dylan Lee X-Fractor, Samad Taylor Ray Wave. Graham Pauly X-Fractor as well as Caratini. Cam Eden X-Fractor as well as Nelson Velasquez. Stratton on the X-Fractor and Scott on the refractor. Crawford on the Prism, Morel on the X-Fractor, and Gasser on the refractor. Barge there on the X-Fractor, Soler on the Ray Wave. Lane Thomas X-Fractor, as well as Ryan Fernandez. Rogers X-Fractor, O'Neal on the Ray Wave. Jack Leiter there on that X-Fractor, as well as Lenin Sosa. Nunez X-Fractor and Suarez as well. And a Stratospheric Stars there for Carlos Correa. Followed by Beater on the X-Fractor and Rosario on the regular refractor. Chisholm on the Prism, Alexander on the X-Fractor, and Imanaga on the regular refractor. There's some more action for your Roop spot. 118 of 199, and I think it's the exact same parallel. I think we've hit two Aqua Ray Waves for you. Colt Keith on the X-Fractor and Imanaga on the Ray Wave. Holton and Loperfido X-Fractors. Hauser on that X-Fractor and Tyler Black on the Ray Wave. Spence on that X-Fractor and Peguero as well. Black and Kikuchi on those X-Fractors. Kolick X-Fractor and Hernice on the regular refractor. CES on the Prism. JD Martinez X-Fractor and Shanwell on the Refractor. Manzardo X-Fractor, Caballero on the Ray Wave. Holiday and Merrill on the X-Fractors. Come on, something nutty. Colt Keith X-Fractor. Hedges on the Ray Wave. Come on, something crazy in here. Like a Super Fractor Auto or something. Come on. That'll work. Evan Carter. On the image variation, receiving his ring. I like his, I like J Dom's, and I like the Tyler Black debut card. Look at him getting his World Series ring, man. I love it. Great, great image there. And there's the Skeens debut X-Fractor in the same box. I see it a lot. Wherever that Skeens X-Fractor debut is, there's a nice hit inside of that same box. Austin Hedges and Austin Martin. So two Austins together on the X-Fractors. Rodriguez X-Fractor and Jared Jones Refractor. Hudson on the Prism, Soler X-Fractor, and Perez on the Refractor. And Aqua to 199 for Graham Pauley. 76 of 199 for the Pauley spot. Shanwell on the X-Fractor and Tyler Black on the Ray Wave. Caballero X-Fractor as well as Andrew Abbott. X-Fractor of Arias and Kauser on that Ray Wave. Austin Wills X-Fractor as well as Jorge Barrosa. Imanaga and Perez again on the X-Fractors. And we got a lava lamp for Brian Ramos. That is going to be 33 of 125 on the blue-green lava lamp for the Ramos spot. So two numbered cards in this box. Tyler Black X-Fractor and Addison Barger Refractor. We'll take that. You want to give us two numbered cards in one box? Andujar on the Prism, Scott on the X-Fractor, and Ramos on the Refractor. Martin on the X-Fractor, Hayes on the Ray Wave. Cade Smith on the X-Fractor, as well as Gavin Williams. Sauer X-Fractor and Soto Ray Wave. Beck X-Fractor as well as Lamont Wade Jr. Sheehan X-Fractor as well as Paredes. Munoz X-Fractor and Rogers on the Refractor. Westberg on the Prism, Flaherty on the X-Fractor, and Hayes on the Refractor. Oh my. That is a true red to 5. And it's a Brewer. Oh, come on, Churio. It is not. I already know who it is. Wow, that's pretty. We went all the way down to red. Joey Ortiz, 1 of 5 on the true red refractor. Very nice hit there. When I saw the yellow from his arm, I was like, oh, it's Joey Ortiz. No Churio. We got close, though. We got close. But nasty hit there for the Ortiz spot. Congrats on the true red refractor. Mitchell Parker there on the X-Fractor. And how about a Skeens Ray Wave? I mean, that's a pretty good pack. You got a red refractor and a Skeens Ray Wave. That's pretty good. AJ Puck X-Fractor and Jordan Leisure. Espinal X-Fractor, Lawler Ray Wave. Foscue X-Fractor as well as Eduardo Rodriguez. Hudson on the X-Fractor as well as Chapman. Westberg X-Fractor and Leiter on the refractor. There we go. There we go. Lee on the Prism. Cease on the X-Fractor and Rivera on the refractor. Lava Lamp for Evan Carter. Bookend as well. 175 of 175 on that blue aqua Lava Lamp. And Evan Carter on the X-Fractor. I was waiting for Evan Carter and Pajes on the Ray Wave. That would have been funny. 3 straight Evan Carter parallels. That would have been a new one. Kiermaier X-Fractor as well as Kyle Harrison. Churiello X-Fractor and J-Dom Ray Wave. It's a pretty good box though. Lots of good rookie parallel. No. Oh, sick. Rhys Hoskins ink. That's cool. 72 of 99 on the green auto for Rhys Hoskins. I did not expect to be pulling a vet auto out of this. It's pretty cool, though. We'll take that one. Congrats to the Hoskins spot. Holiday on the X-Fractor. Oh, I know, right? Kerstad and Manny Margot on the X-Fractors. It just came in the next pack, unfortunately. They had to put them all 3 in a row. Rodriguez X-Fractor and Beater on the refractor. So that gives us 8 more boxes to go in this rip. Lorenzen on the Prism, Bowers X-Fractor, and Blackburn on the refractor. Blake Walston on the negative, Clase X-Fractor, and Vanasco on the Ray Wave. Bubic on the X-Fractor as well as Spies. Dakota Hudson X-Fractor, Victor Scott on the Railway. Schumann X-Fractor and Ramon Urias. Matsui X-Fractor, as well as Justin Turner. Nostrini X-Fractor and Nunez on the regular refractor. Woods Richardson on the Prism, Snell X-Fractor, and Vanasco Refractor. Rafaela X-Fractor and Rivera on the Raywave. Jankowski X-Fractor and Yamamoto. Jackson Merrill X-Fractor and Duhar on the Raywave. Langford X-Fractor as well as Montes. Tang on the X-Fractor and Urshela. Pajes on that X-Fractor and Suarez on the regular refractor. Chapman Prism, Pilar X-Fractor, Ottavino Refractor. And green Raywave to 99. That's another Jose Trevino. 28 out of 99 for the Trevino spot, doubling up on some green in the break. Shenton on the X-Fractor and Ramos on the Raywave. Duval X-Fractor as well as Trey Lipscomb. Martin Perez X-Fractor and CES on the Raywave. Ooh, orange. Orange All-Star to 25. Going to Seth Lugo. 24 out of 25 on the orange. It's so weird to see true orange, because usually it's always hobby exclusive. Luciano on the X-Fractor and Polanco. We did good. We hit every color except a Superfractor. Yeah, red, black, orange, gold, greens. It's pretty cool. Sal Frelick on the X-Fractor as well as Trevor Williams. Nice array of color in this break today. Mason Wynn X-Fractor and Ryan Fernandez Refractor. Maybe we can get a 1 of 1 though in the last 5 boxes. Come on, let's hit every parallel, or at least low numbered parallel. Scott on the Prism, Ottavino on the X-Fractor, and Tyler Black on the regular refractor. Ramos X-Fractor, Ottavino on the Raywave. Man, a lot of Ottavino parallels lately. Ottavino. Hey, that's a good name on the back there. Austin Hayes X-Fractor, as well as Paul Skeens. Very nice. Some more hits there for the Skeens spot. Paul Blackburn on the X-Fractor, Brandon Crawford Raywave. Ooh, autograph. Let me guess. Oakland A's. No, it's the Yankees. There are other teams with autographs in retail. Everson Pereira, 145 out of 149, out of 499 there on the Refractor Inc. They do exist, ladies and gents. You can find non-Oakland A's. Vanasco on the X-Fractor, as well as Emmanuel Rivera. It's a very niche market. The F1 Pahis on the X Factor and Daniel Hudson, but like the cards can sell for a lot of money from F1, especially Verstappen. PCA there on the Stratospheric Stars, Garcia on the X Factor, and Lane Thomas on the Refractor. It's all about hitting the right guys, though. We've done a couple of them in the past, but it's one of those things. There's only like 2 sets a year, and it's usually the same guys over and over and over again in the set. So it's like Slayton on the Prism, France on the X Fractor, and Imanaga on the regular Refractor. Cole Winn on the X Fractor, and Wensil Perez Ray Wave. I was kind of surprised we didn't like get a case though, and do like one driver break. Carlos Carrasco on the X Fractor, as well as Davis Wenzel. Giolito on the X Fractor, Sanchez on the Ray Wave. McCann on the X Fractor, as well as Jazz Chisholm. Jordan Beck X Fractor, as well as Alex Verdugo. Robert Gasser X Fractor and Morel Refractor. I think there actually is a specific breaker. I think it's the Castle. That's literally all he does is tons of F1 stuff. J-Dom on the Prism, Lorenzen on the X Fractor, and Paul Skeens on the Refractor. Lee on the X Fractor, Blackburn on the Ray Wave. Gallo X Fractor and Marte. Cruz on the X Fractor and Slayton on the Ray Wave. Blaze on the X Fractor, as well as Spencer Arrighetti. Yeah, right. Manzardo on that X Fractor, as well as Fetty. Even if I do hit a Super Fractor, it goes to somebody else. Christian Scott X Fractor and Lenin Sosa on the Refractor. Rodriguez on the Prism, Blaze on the X Fractor, and Barrosa on the Refractor. Come on, last 2 boxes. Let's hit something cool here to end the day. Mason Black on the Blue-Green Lava Lamp, 60 out of 125. Colt Keith X Fractor and Imanaga Ray Wave. Good Lord, that was a lot of stuff going on there. Tyler Holton and Loperfido on the X Fractors. Hauser X Fractor and Tyler Black on the Ray Wave. Mitch Spence on the X Fractor along with Elvis Paguero. Black on the X Fractor along with Kikuchi. X Fractor for Kolick and Refractor for Jared Jones, which brings us to the final box. That's right. We have made it through 5 cases of Megas. Hopefully there is one more nice hit hiding in one of these final packs. Leisure on the Prism, Varland X-Fractor, and Solaire on the regular refractor. Hey, we're going to get some more gold. We'll take that. That's not too bad. Trey Lipscomb, 31 out of 50 on the gold Ray Wave. Not a bad way to end there on a nice gold Ray Wave. We'll take that. That'll work. Walston on the X-Fractor and Shanwell on the regular Ray Wave. Ben Brown and Pajes on those X-Fractors. Langford X-Fractor and Austin Martin Ray Wave. I think it might be a total of 6 golds. Jackson Churio and Mitch Garver on the X-Fractors. I know it's at least 5, including an autograph. Henry Davis X-Fractor and Jerkson Profar. And the final pack. Anything hiding in here? Skeens rookie card. Ronnie Mauricio on an X-Fractor and Soderstrom on the refractor to end the break. Thank you, sir. That's 4. A total of 5 golds. So 4 regular gold parallels and then 1 gold auto. So that's really good. I mean, this was actually a really good period. There's a lot of good stuff in here. All right, starting off our recap, our lowest numbered auto, that true gold for Luis Vasquez. Beautiful hit there for the Vasquez spot. Congrats. And all of our autos to 99. Starting off with the all etch ink for Jordan Walker. And then all of our greens. Rhys Hoskins, Soderstrom on the nasty color match. Jordan Wicks, Luciano, and Trey. Trey had a great break. I forgot he had an auto too. To 150, Devin Sweet on the blue Ray Wave. To 299, Nick Lofton on the purple Speckle. To 499 on the refractors, we got Everson Pereira, Devin Sweet number 2, and David Banuelos. And only 2 base autos, Joe Boyle and Jacob Lopez. So how did we do on the autographs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So almost 3 per case. Our numbered stuff, we got almost as low as you can go, down to red. Right here on the Joey Ortiz red refractor. Black to 10 here on the Ray Waves. We got Jordan Westberg, Marcel Ozuna, and we hit a nasty Austin Martin to 15 on the black and orange lava lamp. And regular orange, Seth Lugo to 25, and orange Ray Wave also to 25 for Fernando Cruz. All of our golds to 50, we got Lipscomb, Rodriguez, Big Boy, and Big Boy number 2. Jackson Merrill and Paul Skeens, love it, in the same case. Yeah, thanks, Bo. All of our green goodies to 99, we got Alexander, Kopech, Trevino, Rivera, Estes, Stratton, PCA, and Trevino number 2. Lava lamps to 125, we got Black, Ramos, and Wenzel. Blu-ray Wave to 150 here for Espinal. Aquas to 199. We got Roop, Carrasco, Keith, Holton, Stone, PCA, Glasnow, Chapman, Kolick, Jacob, Clase, Eden, Roop, Abbott, and Graham Pauley. Lava lamps to 175. We got Evan Carter, Louis Varland, and Pedro Pajes. And our final bit of numbered action to $2.99 on these lava lamps, Kiermaier and Tyler Rogers. Magentas to $3.99. We got Mats, Kiermaier, Skeens, Kopech, Black, and Blaze. Now we'll get into our shorter printed stuff, our negative refractors. We got Walston, Thomas, Fernandez, Barger. You're very welcome, Justin. Kevin as well. You're very welcome. Holiday, Thomas, Cease. We did hit 2 Lane Thomases. Ha! Rosario, Fernandez, Beck, and Mauricio. Our stratospheric stars, we've got PCA, Correa, Turner, Riley, Imanaga, Lubob, Bobby, Carroll, Trout, and Lubob. So we did have one double up on Luis Robert. All etch rookie rush. We got 3 of those. Colt Keith, Justin Foscue, and Jordan Beck. And the last bit of our shorter printed stuff, we found 2 Diamond Dominants. One for Bryce Harper and one for Jackson Churio. And our last bit of the recap, 3 image variations, so that's not terrible either. Evan Carter, Pajes, and Pete Crow Armstrong. And that, ladies and gents, will wrap it up here from the Hobby Legends Studios on this 5-case mega break. But we do have more breaks on tap for today. A full case of Disney, a full case of Star Wars, and 3 cases of Topps Gilded. So if you've never seen Topps Gilded, it is a beautiful... Yeah, right at the end too. Yeah, if you've never seen Gilded Collection, check it out, guys. It's a gorgeous product, and hoping that we can hit something nasty today for one of the people in our team breaks. So thanks again, guys and gals, for hanging out with us here and getting into the breaks. As always, we do appreciate it. Congratulations to our hitters. Sorry for those that missed out. Hopefully next time will be better. Until then, everyone, keep on ripping, and we will see you next time.